Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Megan and you will notice I'm not in my usual spot today. That would be about 3 feet to my right. My chair is in its normal place by my desk and I'm not quite situated in the book nook. That is because I am not doing a stationary video today, but instead I'm going to do a very active video taking you through a day in my life, specifically as a reader and writer. So you notice that I already made my bed and now I just need to get my makeup and contacts on and get dressed and then we'll be on our way. Okay, so my microphone is super dead and I didn't notice it right away. So I hope you can hear me. I was just talking about how I have this Wet n Wild Always Blushin' palette because I have been trying to switch over to strictly cruelty-free beauty products. If you want to check if your beauty products are cruelty-free, it's usually by brand and they will have some sort of logo shaped like a bunny on the back. And this one distinctly says cruelty-free and not tested on animals, but some of them might say PETA-friendly, beauty without bunnies, stuff like that. And you can also Google is like Wet n Wild cruelty free, is this brand cruelty free. You will be able to find some websites that tell you that. Okay, hi. It's 2 hours later. I know it's been like 30 seconds for you guys. It is 11:09 now and I ended up running into a few problems, which just goes to show that life is not all glamorous. And even though I'm doing a day in my life video, I can't plan for what's going to happen. I can't make it all beautiful for you guys. I had to take care of some ants that got into our kitchen this morning, and then the breakfast I was gonna make ended up not working out, and so I had to make something else for breakfast. And my microphone died, and also my phone was out of storage space, and so I couldn't film at all. And I realized that it was out of storage space because I have all my videos from when I went to Japan for a month this year still on my phone, and so right now I'm in the process of those over. As you can see, it's taking a very long time. Hoping that time estimate is not accurate and I will be able to get out of here pretty soon because I do want to go get Scooter's coffee. Scooter's fall menu dropped today and I really want to try their pumpkin caramelicious. Their usual caramelicious is my favorite drink, and so I'm hoping the pumpkin one is also really good. It is gloomy outside today. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm happy about that because my goal for today is to make it feel as much like fall as possible. And so I've got my little Gilmore Girls outfit on, and I've got my fall makeup. I don't know how much you can see that. I'm gonna go out and get Scooter's coffee pretty soon, and I will see you guys in the car, probably. It's very lightly sprinkling, but I am finally leaving to go get my coffee. It is a little after 11:30. I got all the videos off my phone, so now there's plenty of space. Okay, I am on my way, driving in my car. I can't have it playing right now because I don't want YouTube to get fussy with me, but I have the CD on in my car of Mumford & Sons' new album, Prize Fighter. I say new, but it has been out for, I think, a few months already, but it is still their newest album. Scooter's, if you didn't know, is a chain coffee shop. They have a lot of little drive-through locations, so you can't go inside, but you can just drive through. The one nearest to my house does have an inside seating area, but I've never actually been inside. One day I'll have to try it out, but for now I'm just going to get my coffee and head back. I like that it's close, and the reason I just grab my coffee and head back home is because it's close enough that my coffee is still hot by the time I get home, and I can sit in my little writing alcove and write for a while without being worried about my coffee not making it home. Scooter's is known for kind of their nostalgic 90s or 80s style theming. I don't think I said this already, but it is August 14th, so it is still technically summer and we've had some really hot days lately, but I love the days when I can get in my car and I don't have to have the AC all the way on. Because it's like a little bit rainy right now, I was able to turn the AC down and now it's nice and toasty in my car. There's a road closure right now between my house and the scooter, so I'm taking a little detour, which does take longer, but I am still going to bring my coffee home. I'm hoping to get a little bit of writing done this morning, or at least read while I'm drinking my coffee. But if I don't write this morning, I do have a Zoom call with some other writers later this evening where we will be co-writing over sprinting sessions. And if you don't know what a sprint is, basically you set a timer for a certain amount of time. I typically like to do 10 to 15 minutes if I'm writing on my own. But in this writing group, we typically do 25 minutes and take a break and then do another 25 minutes in the style of the Pomodoro method. And you set a timer and your goal is to write for that entire time the timer is going. You shouldn't go back and edit. You should try not to stop. And it doesn't always work, but it's pretty effective for me. Okay, safely made it to the scooters and I'll be ordering here.
Thanks for scooting on in. What can we get started for you?
Hi, can I please get a medium hot pumpkin caramelicious with almond milk and half calf?
Do you still want whip?
Yes, please. It's usually not very busy here, and I thought it might be for fall, but I guess coming midday and it's not usually a busy location is giving me a leg up. So I just pulled right in.
Do you want a stopper?
Ah, that's okay. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Okay, I got my coffee and I parked for a second so we can do a little taste test. This is what their cups look like. They're so cute. This little smiley face is like their mascot. Right. That's good. Yeah. The pumpkin is a little strong. They said they put in more pumpkin than caramel. I think it was 2 pumps of pumpkin and 1 pump of caramel. I got almond milk, but I'm not lactose intolerant, so I did still get the whip. And the whip definitely adds to it. Sometimes they don't put it on because they think I don't want the dairy, but the whip is really good. It tastes like fall. I'm happy about that. Okay, I decided I'm just going to read for right now. I'm not quite in the mood to work on writing. I have to be in a really specific mood for the novel I'm writing, and I feel like because I am kind of in a fall mood and my novel does not have very much of a fall vibe, I think it's just a little bit off right now, and I will be able to write better later this evening when I have the planned Zoom event. But I have my coffee here, and this is, in fact, the fun drink of the day. And then I also have a glass of water just in case. Always stay hydrated, very important. And right now I am reading The Ghostwriter by Julie Clark. It's really engaging so far, and I'm not even that far into it. You can see that's how far I've gotten. I think I'm on page 62, 63. It is a thriller, so like we're getting little hints of things already. It takes place in modern day, like 2025 or 2024, you know, somewhere around there. But it has these little flashbacks in a different character's perspective to 1975. And they're really, really short. Let me see if I can show you. I don't want to give anything away, but at the same time, it's like nothing's been given away so far, even in these flashbacks. It's really ambiguous what's going on, and I don't really know how to make sense of it. But it'll be like this, like those 2 pages are literally all we get of the little flashback. I'm hoping I can read about 50 pages today. I am a very slow reader. It takes me a long time to get through each book I read, but there are so many things I want to read this fall and a lot on my TBR that I want to break into, and so I'm hoping I can get through this one a little quickly so that I can get to those other books because I really want to pick up how much I'm reading right now. I will be reading this for a little while, and I will see you later. Okay, I didn't end up reading very much earlier, so I decided to just take a break, and I made myself lunch and did some more things around the house. And now I want to try to read again, but I think that a change of environment might help. It's still very gloomy outside, even though it stopped raining. So I'm hoping a new environment will kind of brighten my mood. I have a couple things to return to the public library, so I'm gonna take those there and just stay there and hang out for a while and read or write. And hopefully that will boost my motivation. I watched Mona Lisa Smile, the Julia Roberts movie, last night, and that was really good. It was very light academia and about kind of like the study of art and breaking out of norms for women. It took place in 1953, I believe. And then there's also a nonfiction book about the Salem witch trials that I just wasn't able to get into. And I think it's really important to know when it's time to put down a book and when you're not going to finish it. And I don't want to finish that one, so it's going back to the library. I've had it out for a month and I've barely made a dent in it. Okay, I'm home now and making dinner. I have been craving this all day and I decided it was the perfect rainy day meal. So I'm making grilled cheese and tomato soup. I like my grilled cheese with sourdough bread and either this Sargento ultra thin Swiss or provolone I will sometimes use. And then I've got this Campbell's tomato bisque soup. This is one of my favorites and it pairs really well with the grilled cheese. Campbell's is also super easy to make. I don't really know how other brands are, but all you have to do for this is pour it into a pot and add like a third a can of water and then heat it up until it's like steamy. And it's super quick and easy. The key to making good grilled cheese is to butter your bread excessively. Well, maybe not excessively, but lots of butter on your bread. You butter the side that goes down in the pan first, and then while that side is cooking, you can butter the top side. Just get a good layer of butter on there. That is what makes it super crispy. And the sourdough cooks and crisps up very well, which is why I like it for grilled cheese. I do have my writing Zoom call in less than an hour, so I'm hoping I can get this cooked quick and then hop on that, and I'll show you guys kind of what my writing setup looks like. You want to flip your grilled cheese up a few times and check until it's nice and golden brown on one side. It does go from nice and golden brown to burnt pretty quickly though, so you gotta keep an eye on it. The flip side will also always cook faster than the first side just because the pan is already hot. Okay, I'm all set up for my writing session on Zoom. I write on a program called Ellipsus. It's like ellipsis but with an us in it, US at the end. And I track my word count on TrackBear. So I have those two things up as well as Spotify to play my project playlist. And then I have the Zoom link up as well. And I've got my two little lucky charms for writing with me. This one is a little lucky charm owl from Japanese tradition, and the purple color represents success in creativity. And then this little shell I got from the library. It was labeled as a reading buddy, and I let it sit on my desk while I'm writing because my novel is themed around the ocean, and so it helps me think about the sea while I'm writing. Okay, I just finished that writing session and it went really well. The Zoom call wasn't as engaging as I feel it usually is. Often people will ask questions and ask each other for advice during the breaks between sprints, but that didn't happen today, so it was a little dull. But I still got to write with some good people and I got a lot written. Sometimes the music on my project playlist just times out perfectly with the scene I'm writing, and today it inspired me to take the scene in a slightly different direction than I originally planned. Yesterday I was feeling quite stuck with this part of my story, but tonight it was able to flow without much effort, and I got around 1,500 words written, or 1,500. And I'm super duper excited because writing that much put me past the halfway point of my first draft on this novel. It is now at 38,434 words, and my goal is 75,000. So we're over halfway now, and I'm super excited about that. I have to leave soon for actually a team meeting at work. It's 7:15 right now, but the team meeting is from 8 to 9 because our cafe closes at 8. And so after that is the only time that all of us are available for a meeting. So we'll be doing that. Thankfully, my brother agreed to drive me, so hopefully he's still able to do that. Otherwise, I'll have to drive myself, and I'm not super fond of driving at night. The sun will be setting while I'm in that meeting. This is pretty unusual for me. Typically, I will just have regular work, and I haven't had a team meeting at this job yet, so I'm hoping it goes well and hoping that I still have time afterwards to decompress because I don't want that to be the way I end my day. I'm hoping that maybe I can get a little bit of fall shopping done, either on the way there or on the way back. So I will update you on that, and I'll see you after the meeting. I had some free time before I left for my meeting, and I realized I hadn't gotten any exercise today. So I ended up doing a quick little dance workout. I like doing my workouts with MadFit, which is a really good YouTube channel run by one person, and she produces a lot of really fun workouts to do. My brother was able to drive me to my meeting, and so we rode together and listened to music, and we saw a really good sunset. Oh my gosh.
Is this a safe space to say I've heard this?
That's so funny.
It's sour.
Yeah.
So they're not really hiding.
It's a box. That's all. This is what I'm here for. Okay, sorry if the lighting is a little weird. It's very dark now. It is about 10 o'clock at night. I'm home from the meeting and I took some time to decompress, but the meeting was actually super fun. It was more of a party than I thought it would be, and it was less official business and more just us sitting in a big circle talking, which was really nice. And then afterwards I did some little fall shopping, just mini, with the coworkers I would consider friends, and that was super fun as well. I'll show you my little haul here. So I got these 3 little knitted pumpkins. I wanted to get the full set, so I got all 3 colors. And this is something I have seen other people on YouTube have, and I just happened to see it at Target the other day. It is a little scented candle that is shaped like a coffee cup, which is perfect. And if you take it open, and it just opens up and it's a little candle and it smells really good. That was my night, and now I am going to finish the episode of the show that I started earlier, and thankfully I have off work tomorrow and the only events I have are in the afternoon, so I can probably sleep in a little again tomorrow. I'm hoping that I can still read a little bit before bed. I don't know if I updated you, but I read about 30 pages while I was at the library, and so I still have 10 pages to get to my goal today. And I usually read in bed at night anyway, so I'll probably finish that up once I go to bed. But yeah, that has been my day. I hope you had fun coming along with me and seeing at least some of my usual activities. This wasn't a totally full day, but I still had fun and got some good things done. Thank you for coming along with me. Have a good night. Happy reading and happy harvest. Bye.